Natty, your vanilla cold brew is available. It's ready. Oh, Nate, your cold brew is available. It's going to be really tasty. Come grab it. So the big question, why is it that this same thing happens all the time? First you see them in real estate, and 6 months later, they're out of business. I can tell you why. There's 3 reasons why real estate agents have to go back to real jobs, and we're going to talk about them today on the show. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 reasons that people have to go back and get real jobs instead of being a realtor. Now the reason I call it a real job is because they have a boss, they got to clock in, they got to do all those things that we as realtors don't have to. Yet within 6 months they're actually back looking for those real jobs again. And let me tell you why. I'm going to give you the reason number 1. First off, they think this business is easy and they think it's cheap. And let me tell you, if you've been in this business, you know this is not the business that is easy. If you're not a workhorse, you're not going to make it. And also, if you don't have a pocketbook or at least some savings to get going, you're also not going to make it. So here's what happens. People come into my office all the time for the first interview, particularly the newbies. I just got licensed, and here's what they do. Well, Chuck, you're going to be very lucky to have me because I did a real estate sale. I had a realtor with it, but I could have done a much better job. I'm going to slay it. So tell me, Chuck, what's all the things that you and your company can do for me? Because I plan on taking over the world. My general response is, okay, well, absolutely. We're really lucky to have you, blah, 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 because you got to give everybody a chance. But then within about maybe 2 weeks, they're coming to my office going, Chuck, I don't know what to do. I've got my phone. I have no leads. I have no buyers. And I only got another 2 months of income left, and then I'm done, okay? I'm on unemployment. I'm out. Now, the reason that they're doing that is because they don't realize that it's hard. So you have to have a business plan to be successful. You have to have actionable items that you're doing every day. Now, the second thing is they think it's cheap. And once they come into the interview, they're like, well, how much does it cost me to get started? And I basically tell them, well, you got your board dues of $1,000. You got your errors and omissions insurance. Some of you guys have desk fees, office fees. You need copies, you need marketing pieces, all that sort of stuff. Well, guess what? This business is not cheap. So immediately they're realizing it's not cheap. And it's not easy. So that's rule number 1. That's the rule number 1 of why they have to go back and get real jobs. Now, secondly, they think leads will magically appear and they're too afraid to ask their friends and family. I'm not going to bother my brother. Why would I do that? Or my mom. I can do this on my own. I am not an Amway salesman. Guess what? The people that are aggressive and going after their family members and their friends and saying, hey bro, you love me, I love you, would you help me out? Do you know anybody looking to buy or sell? You have to have that attitude. You have to be aggressive because the people that aren't, they're not going to make it. You have to be willing to lean on your friends and family. No matter how you feel about it, you got to make those calls. Now I'm going to tell you a quick story. Back when I first got into the business, I was about 22 years old and I played football in high school. Now I added all of the people that were on my football team, all those guys, to my database. And one of the mailers, and I promised myself I'm going to do every company mailer that I possibly can this year. First one that came up, April showers bring May flowers. So you can assume I got a bunch of forget-me-not flowers that I was supposed to mail out to all my buddies from football. And so I'm like, oh great, but I made a commitment that I'm gonna do it. So I send out these flowers. I mail them out, forget-me-nots, blah, 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 blah. And then I get a call from my buddy. Hey bro, I just want to let you know I got your flower seeds. And I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be great. And he's like, yeah man, it's really sweet. You're a real sweetheart. Don't know what happened to you after football, blah, blah, blah. And then here's what I say to them and what I recommend you do, is I always say, hey, look, the only reason that I put you on there, Sean, is because I respect you, dude, and I respect your opinion. And I want you to give me your opinion on what you think of my marketing pieces, if you think they work, if you like them, what changes I should make. And I'm leaning on you to do that. So do you mind if I keep sending you stuff? Dude, I'd be happy to, man. You're the only person in my life that respects me, so I really appreciate that. So again, what have I done? I've turned those people into someone that's actually receiving my stuff, because don't underestimate the power of your friends and family and the leads that they can give you. So number 2, they're too afraid to lean on their family and friends. And number 3, perhaps the most important, is having a plan of action. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about a business plan. Now, if you're coming from another career, a lot of times you have, this philosophical thing of your vision statement, your mission statement. I don't care about that. When I'm talking about a business plan, I'm talking about actionable items that you do every single day. If you do not have an action calendar, hell, you might as well just go ahead and go out to Miss Cleo and have her tell you exactly what's going to happen. I see 4 escrows in your future. And guess what? The cards don't lie. They're coming. They're on their way. So let me just say this, you have to have a plan of action. Whether you're putting on your real estate goggles on social media and looking for people that are painting their house, looking for people that are having babies and need an extra room, graduations, people coming home from the service, that's an actionable plan. Texting my top 25 people, that's an actionable plan. But these people that don't actually make it in the business and have to go back to a real job, the biggest mistake they make, they don't have a plan of action. They're not hitting their calendar every day. Here's a copy of our calendar. Just take a peek. This is what you need to be doing each and every month. Here's an example. When am I sending out my texts? When am I doing my personal notes? When am I doing my Facebook goggles and checking to see who wants to buy or sell? When am I commenting on my clients' social media? When am I sending out my just listed cards? When am I doing my social ad engine? When am I advertising on Instagram? You have to have a plan of action, especially you men out there, because you guys are the worst. You guys are so unorganized, just like me, I'm being honest, so unorganized that we absolutely cannot even function day to day. People wonder how we tie our shoes. So our responsibility, have that plan of action. Don't be one of those people that has to go back and get a real job. So let's just recap. Number one, it's not cheap. It's not easy. Number two, leads don't magically appear. You actually have to reach out to your friends and family. And last but not least, for God's sakes, people, have a plan of action. 15 minutes every day is going to be the difference between the Starbucks guy and whether or not you make it in the business. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget those 3 rules. Go out there, crush it, kill it, make it happen, be the best that you can be. See you soon.